Oh, good evening, everybody. How are you? It's a pleasure to see you in happy time zones. Happy Wednesday. Little bit of awkward silence here as we begin our descent into the world of XenoSaga for the very first time. We're about a month and change late, but we made it. As I said in Discord, we bid Crossbell a very heartfelt and fond farewell. We will see you again in March. Until then, we've got the XenoSaga trilogy ahead of us. After that, we're going to kick off the new year with Persona 5 Royale with Cheese. And after that, it'll be Fire Emblem Engage. And then, you know, next thing you know, it'll be March and Azure. Here we go. Philly! Handsome Dan. Biss, yes, got it working. I actually posted the video. Dude, I was up till... I think it was like 1:45 a.m.-ish, getting everything squared away. The video that I posted, or the link to the video, rather, that I posted in the Discord was just so articulate, so straightforward, so simple that it made everything super-de-duper easy. So, got everything squared away. The only thing we'll do, as we always do, we'll check our audio levels. I think I got it dialed in pretty good. Hang on, boogers. And we'll just take it from the top. SN! What is good, man? I was finally able to catch a stream. And what game am I seeing on my screen right now? Dog, we're playing XenoSaga. The entire trilogy. Back to back to back. And I'm fucking here for it. Phil Burt, how are you, my guy? How is everybody? Welcome back. The nap tried to take me. I didn't let it. I was too excited. I'm going to chalk it up to that. So... without further ado, we're gonna get right into this. I know that there is an intro video, so we're gonna watch it together, and because it's a borderless windowed, we'll be able to dial in audio levels without having to really fuck with too much of the screen. So 1, 2, 3, double click, and we're off to the races. This is still kind of like spooky, but I think we're good. Well, here we are. Grumpy, what's happening, brother? I can't regularly join streams until January next year, but I hope you enjoy this game. I'll lurk for a while before leaving. Unfortunately, this year has been a rough one for me. Yo, SN, hey man, DMs are always open. You know, sometimes it's nice to just have an ear, you know, if you feel like shooting the shit. Here for you, hombre. Positively. The classic logo. Here we are. So here we go. New game. 3, 2, 1, let's go. New game. Oh, emulator, please be kind to me.
The ground there is hard, so be careful when you dig.
Yes, sir.
Doctor! Dr. Masuda!
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah, we followed the corridor from the lakeside. It matches the location described in the research paper.
Good. Show us where it is.
And this is fully voiced, isn't it?
It's different from the others.
I knew it!
I have to get, and that means I give my noisemaker a rest. I miss voice acting though,
over there.
when it's fully voiced. Oh! Fucking A, there it is!
This must be...
Mithra's core crystal. Oh, Snapdog, he's got it. Bro, what have you done?
Fuck yeah!
Ryzen, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, guys. We are just getting started with XenoSaga 1. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hope you had a great stream, bud. Oh, snap, bro.
That light.
Ryzen, no, we're emulating this. I have the OG copies, but it's more cost effective for me to just emulate it. So it was made by Monolith Soft. There's a little bit of screen blippy action, but we can deal. Oh yeah, we're in the fucking future, aren't we, friends? There she is. It's a little bit of light screen flickering on the bottom. I might change it. Instead of borderless windowed, I might just go full screen. Dog, it's the conduit. There it is. We all fucking see it. Alvis, is that you?
Commencing startup experiment. Open up an interconnection.
Roger. Opening interconnection. Connecting with dummy protocol.
A-line protocol zone secured.
Opening cage partition. 60 seconds to release. Beginning countdown. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
What's good, dog? Here we are. Be bad. Look at this guy show off, counting backwards.
All monitors clear.
3, 2, 1. Partition open. Proceeding with KOS-MOS body formation.
Oh, this is the creation of KOS-MOS? Get the fuck out of here. Really?
Body formation complete. Commencing Penfield mapping.
Proceeding with encephalon construction.
Mapping percentage at 76, 77, 78.
Encephalon construction complete.
There's noise appearing in the temporal lobe.
What's the problem?
It's on the left side of the temporal lobe. I'm showing slight stimulation of the synapses in section 818. It's within permissible bounds, though. Do you want to abort?
No. Let's keep going. Just stick to the menu. I'll try for a direct approach. Back me up.
Roger. Launching Nataraja connection system.
They're basically creating Ultron before, well, I guess not before Ultron, because he's still a thing in the comics way back in the day.
Password accepted. Commencing Nataraja boot up sequence.
Oh! One of the fucking goats, dude! Bro. He's here. He is with us. Tell me this isn't the emulator.
Alan,
Oh, thank God.
there seems to be a problem with the visual field connection.
Ah, I see a small break in the MT field, route K12. It looks like the bi-directional link in the V4 field is lagged too. Hold on a minute. I'll fix it now. How is it now, Chief?
Okay. Looks good. Let's keep going.
Roger. Proceeding with KOS-MOS host separation.
Oh, so like she's gonna become autonomous.
Morning, KOS-MOS. How do you feel?
Good morning, Xian. All systems are normal.
Bro.
Well, how about introducing yourself?
I am an anti-Gnosis humanoid fighting system, serial number 0000000001. Development name KPX, abbreviated name KOS-MOS. As I am currently configured for simulated battle, my output is limited to 22% of its normal capacity. My estimated weapons specifications are...
All right, that's good enough. Thanks.
You are welcome.
All I have for you today are the usual startup tests. Sorry to wake you up just for that. You'll have to go back to sleep once everything's checked out.
I see.
Do you feel sad or anything?
A predetermined set of emotions has been hard-coded into my emotion module to better facilitate interactions with humans. In order to better facilitate a relationship with you, Chief Engineer Shion Uzuki of the KOS-MOS Project, Vector Industries' first R&D division, I will emit an expression such as sadness only when that response is deemed necessary. However, the emotion module of my program has determined that this is not necessary at this time.
I guess you're right. I, of all people, should know that.
Your understanding is appreciated.
But you know, KOS-MOS, I've got mixed feelings about all this. Of course, I'm happy that you're awake, but the fact that you'll go back to sleep makes me a bit sad. On the other hand, the next time you wake up, it may be a time of much bloodshed. So deep down inside, I hope that day never comes. Understand?
The algorithms I have been programmed with do not support the comprehension of illogical human thought.
Well, I hope you'll be able to understand someday.
I will do my best.
All right, KOS-MOS, shall we get started? Alan, let's pick up from process 277 where we last left off.
Roger. Placing target drones in the encephalon. The drones are set to random movement and enemy ambush. How about a test run before the mission, Chief?
Sure, let's do that. Did you get that, KOS-MOS?
Affirmative.
Bro, this looks really good. Like, it looks really good. So, like, the little bit of screen flickering I had, that was just from the FMV. So once it's snapped into the game, it's, like, crystal clear, dude. Hey everybody, how are you? Pantsu, the GOAT. Xenosnake, what's poppin', dude? Just like Dan said, yeah, for a game that came out in 02, still looks pretty good, man. You know, all things considered, I mean, I would hold, like, the character models in this to what I see right now up there with, you know, the Final Fantasy X of the world. Same time period, you know, I think it looks just as good, personally. Try not to think of Yuna all the time when Shion is talking, but excellent seeing XenoSaga in all its glory. Dude, it looks really good. This has better graphics than what Zuckerberg has made. Bro. Sorry, Yosemite Sam's still around. All right, virtual tutorial. During quests, you'll trigger a battle when you come into contact with an enemy. Here, you'll need to talk to KOS-MOS, select from the menu, then approach the soldier to start the battle. Okay. Triangle is menu, pretty standard. Okay, so going back is X. Back is X, which is kind of weird, because I feel like everything PlayStation circa, I don't know, ever, X is like confirm. New old game, Trails to Nowhere, what's good, man? It uses the Japanese style. Okay, so it's basically the equivalent of the Switch Pro controller at this point, which I'm fine with. I'm totally good with it. I dig it. All right. Yeah, dog, this looks crispy clean, and I'm here for it. I dig it a lot. So I have to talk to KOS-MOS. Target input complete. Let's do normal attacks. The battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target. Oh, shit.
Get out of my way, or else...
The leftmost character in the group turn window, GTW, at the bottom right corner of the screen will get to go first. The character next to the leftmost character will follow thereafter. Okay, so it's... How's audio level? Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, so it's in line with what we're accustomed to in Trails, naturally. We get to see who's going when. That's good. The order is reshuffled once the character icons disappear from the GTW. Characters that are not displayed on the GTW cannot make a move until the character order is rearranged. Oh, so that's a little bit different. Press left, right on the directional button to select the target. Press square or triangle to perform a normal attack. There are 3 types of enemies, B, M, and G. During the target selection, they are marked as B, M, and G. 2 AP is used for each normal attack. Since you are given 4 AP each turn, you can perform up to 2 normal attacks. Okay. Walter, you've been fine with that closet for like a week, dog. Just let it go. Let it go. Alright, so there we go. Oh, and now I get to go again, yeah? Let's do the sword. Whoa. Look at all that blood. It's disgusting. As a basic rule, square or box, however you want to pronounce it, is a physical type attack, while triangle is an ether type attack. Descriptions of ether type attacks are displayed in red. Okay. Cherry bomb.
Okay, let's go on.
I mean, we're batting 1,000, friends. Oh yeah, Chief, almost forgot to mention about the body flashing phenomenon. After a battle, you'll flash for a few seconds. During this time, you won't trigger a new battle, even if you come into contact with the enemy. Remember this, okay? That's pretty nice. Alright, hey guys, thanks for coming out for our first playthrough of XenoSaga 1. We'll be starting XenoSaga 2 tomorrow night. We've already won, evidently. Changing targets. The battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target. What, a speed run? It's gotta be some kind of record, Dan. I don't mean to fucking boast, but it's gotta be some kind of record.
Target
I like her shield rocket launcher thing. Yeah, it almost looks like it almost looked like a hand, kind of like fingers coming out. It was strange. 6 AP are required to perform a tech attack. If you only attack once and use X to end the turn, 2 AP are carried over to the next turn. Right, so we start with 4, right? So if we skip a turn, we get 2, there's your 6, and then we get to do a tech attack. Guarding is another, oh, so we can guard. Because you're given 4 AP each turn, they are added to the 2 carried over for a total of 6 AP. We're doing maths, so we're gonna skip this turn. Oh, it doesn't just like pop up. If you only attack once and use X to end the turn, 2 AP are carried over to the next turn. Guarding is another effective method. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna guard. Game asking me to do math? Dog, we just came off, like, we're fresh off the heels of doing quartz math. We should be okay. You can now perform a tech attack with the 6 AP. Specific commands must be entered in order to perform a tech attack. Tech attacks for Shion. Oh, so there's button prompts. Lightning Blast and Spell Ray. So square, square, circle, and triangle, triangle, circle. right. So now, how, like, do I just do it? Do I just do like square, square, triangle? I just like do it now? Is that what it is? Is that how it works? Oh shit, there we go. Bitchin', dude. But now is that only like, is it per character? Tech attacks for, no, so we get to do a tech attack for each party member. Okay. R blade, R cannon, FG shot, or FM shot. Battle system reminds me of Fairy Fence or F's battle system. That's another one we gotta do next year. We gotta do Little Busters next year. It's so much to do, man. Okay, so we can just legit do... Let's do triangle, triangle, circle. Let's try that. Let's do cannon. Warning, the sub-weapon attacks performed by pressing circle can only be used a set number of times per battle. Check to see if it can be used by looking at the panel to the right of the button display panel. The contents are ammo, EP consumed, required AP. The attack can only be used when all requirements are met. Hold on, let me read that again. Check to see if it can be used by looking at the panel to the right of the button display. Okay. Okay, so we have 12 ammunition. It consumes 0 EP, but it costs us 6 AP. So we can do a combo right now with KOS-MOS, or we can just do the old one-button shuffle. Let's do the one-button shuffle. Whoa! Oh yeah, are you kidding me? That dude is not alive anymore.
All systems clear.
Now with the button combos, is there like a time limit, or are they nice about it and can be nice to a bot like myself and be like, well, how do I press square, square, triangle? They're nice about it? Okay, cool. That noise makes me feel like the emulator's not doing well. Makes me feel bad, but I know it's just part of the game. Changing targets. It also shows the combo path. Okay. The battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
Sorry, death. Submenu. When you press X without doing anything else, the submenu will appear. Ether, 4 AP consumed. Use ethers that have been set. EP is required in order to use ether. But what is ether? Items, 3 AP consumed. Oh, so to even do this, it costs us AP. Oh, okay, so now I understand next to Xion and KOS-MOS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I understand that now. There's our AP gauge. Got it. If the intended item has a W next to it, it can be used as a W item. How to use W item. 6 AP is required to use W item. Place the cursor over an item and press triangle to select. The item will have an effect on the entire group. 2 items will be used. However, so W item will only work if you have at least 2 of the same item. Dog, it costs us AP to move. Change positions during battle. Possible ways to attack and amount of damage received change depending on the location. AGWS 4 AP consumed. Enters the assigned AGWS. I don't know what that acronym stands for yet. Characters who are not assigned to an AGWS cannot use this command. Guard 2 AP. So it costs us 2 AP for realsies? Reduces amount of damage received. Also used to accumulate for a tech attack. All right. Doc Coburn? I mean, Xion is just vibing right now, it would seem. Escape commands do not exist in this game. You must either use either an escape pack or Shion's goodbye in order to escape from a battle. Yeah, so you're fucked, basically. They're like, hey, you can either get good or you can get dead. So it's your choice, Chief. Okay, so that's our heals. AGWS. It's fine, we're never running? No, definitely not. You get 4 each turn, so only using 2 basically. Oh, okay, sorry, right. Pardon me. No, we're gonna go back and we're gonna do Firecracker. But now, are you only able to attack one of these mobs at a time? Or can you do like one hit on one mob and then one hit on another? You're probably confirmed, like, or you're just in it to win it with one dude. The boost gauge rises whenever a normal or tech attack successfully hits. When this gauge fills all the way, the boost counter goes up by 1. Because it is difficult to raise the count in this battle, we will set the boost counter at 2. In order to use boost, the character must have at least 1 boost count and must not be displayed in the GTW in the lower right corner of the screen. Boostable characters are displayed when you press either the R1 button or R2 button. Characters without boost will not be displayed. So okay. The displayed characters are assigned to box, triangle, or O, starting from the left. By pressing the associated button, you can have the characters cut in front and perform a move right after the current character's move finishes. So it's basically a combo move. Dire kill stuff, either way, something's gonna die. Oh yeah, for sure, Dan. We're like, take no prisoners. We don't negotiate with terrorists, sort of mentality. There are multi-hit tech attacks, but regular attacks are locked to one enemy. Okay. Moreover, it is possible to boost during the enemy's attack by pressing either R1 or R2 button. Your turn will come after the enemy's turn finishes. Oh, so you hold it. The small slot on the left of the GTW changes in the following order with each turn. Okay, so they're battle boosts. I understand that. That looks like attack up. That looks like that thing that Xena Warrior Princess used to throw, only it's gold. Probably a hard drive of some sort, maybe. And then it kind of looks like a gold coin. Or maybe the top view of a scally cap. I'm not sure just yet. We're gonna find out. This is the event slot. Okay. Effects of the slot icon. Oh, so that's a crit up. Increases the chance of a crit. Nice. When this icon appears during the enemy's turn, their chance of critical hits increases. Good, we're familiar with this. Boost gauge rate up, becomes easier to raise the boost gauge. Special points up, earn more special points. What are special points? Obviously the gold stars on the chart that I got at school. Points can be earned by defeating enemies. By utilizing the special points, players can increase and evolve the character's abilities beyond their normal level ups. Ether points, use the points to evolve ether spells or transfer spells to other characters. So I'm going to tell you right now, all of this info that they're doing in this tutorial absolutely screams like 12-year-old me, like, play this, but like just be like, I'm not doing this. I have no idea what they're talking about. Skill points, draw out skills from accessories. Tech points, change the character's basic parameters. Special points for special players. Special dudes, here I am. I think you had to hit square while holding R. Oh, no. No. Oh shit, we did it. And now we're just gonna fucking rock his body with a crit, right? Blaster for sure.
All systems clear.
DC, what's good, man? Holy shit. 22-year-old me trying to understand Xenoblade 2 combat without any help? Dude, same here, only 36. But thankfully to all of you guys, we fucking got it. Pardon. Changing targets. Battle program has been set. You want to move on to the real combat? All right then. I'll transport you to your original location after the battle is over. Are you ready? When your combat clicked and you hit your first mill chain, oh yeah. Very, very cathartic. Kind of like S-braking, but with anything you want to do. I dig it.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Alright, so this is an actual battle. From now on, the enemies will attack. Keep your eyes on the attack order to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Defeat the enemy on the right first, as it can attack everyone at once. Because the enemy in the middle has high HP, it is a good idea to defeat it using tech attacks. The enemies are separated into 3 types. Some attacks are effective against certain types, so study the descriptions of each attack. The following icons appear in the GTW. Biotype, Mech type, and Gnosis type. Gnosis. Alright, okay. Biohuman, Mech, obviously robots. In Gnosis, I don't know. Is Gnosis like KOS-MOS? KOS-MOS? Yeah, so he's who's next in line, right? Yeah, this motherfucker here. So we're going to... High crit. Dog, suck it, nerd. So now that there's nobody... So we can wait on that for a tech attack, maybe? And we just go for this dude instead? Or we know when to hold him, no... Oh, you know what we're gonna do, dude? Watch, we're gonna play smart. Maybe. Ha-ha! Suck it, nerd! Not great. It's okay, we're still doing all right. Love the battle music. Oh shit, dog. For real, still not alive? I mean, still not dead. So what was it? It was square, square, triangle, and then what was it like? Triangle, triangle, circle? Sure is. Oh, dog, are you kidding me? Yes, please. Gnarly as fuck, man. I'm about it. This is nice. Techs always end in 0. I know you mean O, but 0. Haven't seen this game in a long while. Hope y'all have a good time with this one. Yo, Yorosh, it's good to see you, man. It was good to talk earlier as well. Like I said, if you ever want to just shoot the breeze, man, DMs are always open. And stun him. Poor guy never had a chance. Lothars, you handsome devil. Gnosis equals pills, always. All right, so that was our first real battle. We only took a little bit of damage. I feel good about it. Anytime we play this game and there's going to be a long black screen or a long loading screen, I'm going to panic.
All processes to 300 cleared.
Chief, the data transfer is going smoothly. The A-line protocol is looking good.
It sure is. The response levels are really good.
If we can maintain these levels, we'll have some great results soon.
Yeah.
Frostwolf, you handsome dude.
Hey, Alan. Let's skip all 300 level processes and start from 400.
Huh? 400? Chief, but that's...
I feel pretty confident this time.
But, Chief... Remember what happened last time? Had we waited 10 more seconds to intervene, we wouldn't have been able to get you back at all. Can't we at least test it out in objective mode?
You know we can't get precise data that way. I'll be fine. If something happens, I'll get myself out. Besides, you want to test it out as well, don't you? We spent all night building the native A-line protocol.
Well, yeah, but...
That settles it. Let's get started.
All right, then. But if anything happens, I'm gonna shut it down from here. So don't press your luck.
All right, all right.
And don't deviate from the program.
Okay, Mom.
Jeez, this is so typical of her.
I love how sassy she is.
Will she ever stop to think about the hell I go through for her?
You know, sir, the way you worry about Chief Uzuki all the time.
He loves her.
I'm surprised you haven't keeled over already.
Oh, bro, look at that thing on her collar.
That's enough.
Could just be a coincidence, but definitely looks like a core crystal.
We're ready to go anytime.
Then start up the program. I want detailed reports from every monitoring station. Any abnormalities, and I'm shutting down immediately.
KOS-MOS, I'll explain a bit about this place. This place is an imaginary space constructed within the network. It's modeled off of some ruins from nearly 2000 AD. Your mission is to fight the main target within the dilapidated building. The target is marked with the red vector box. There are objects in here that can be detonated. Some are effective if you set them off near the enemy. Use them to your advantage. Now then, let's start the mission. I guess so. I'm definitely gonna have my eye spying for Xenoblade similarities. Ethan, same here, dude. Alright then, let's start the mission. Alright, so I can't adjust the camera. It's non-adjustable. I can walk. Can I get a preemptive attack? Is that a thing? Negative. Maybe it is.
All battle systems are go.
That ain't no walk, that's a damn strut. It is. She's got them boots on, you know what I'm saying? Nice. Whoa! KOS-MOS evasion tank? I'm here for it. Dog, let's go. Wipe yourself off, you're dead. Oh, that's right, we're in Visa mode. Okay, so, but this can be detonated, yay? But what do I do? What do I do to detonate it? Oh, fucking A, man. You press square, evidently. So is that how you can get a battle advantage, or is that just, like, a thing? Lothars already? Yeah, I would love... Holy shit. Just disintegrated that truck. Huh. Bro, her phaser is set for fuck your day up. Correct an assumption. Okay. Now, can you get a battle advantage from approaching from the rear? Oh, medkit. Let's go. Oh yeah, dog. That's a strut. Who's gonna buy me a Cosmo, boys? Don't think so, just traps? Okay. Can I try and bait him? Oh shit. Oh, it didn't work. That was worth a shot.
Locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Hadouken! Oh, it's only those barrel things. Okay. Like, I feel like because we're gonna be in this trilogy for a bit, we're gonna have to get, like, some emotes made, right? Like, I feel like we're gonna have to. Oh, dog, that's great. Mozzie absolutely like that. Yeah, so I read briefly that the first game is about 80 hours. And for me, it'll probably be closer to 100, because, you know, me. Because I don't. Shut the fuck up. DC? Thank you for contributing, broski. Oh, dude, can I shoot it from here? Oh, also, if there are 2 or more objects, you can select to use L1 and R1 buttons to choose and shoot. Oh. Oh, yeah. Suck it, nerd! Is he gonna burn to death now, or, like, what are we doing? We'll probably be in the series for at least 2 months. I'm good with it. For real. It's so weird how there's, like, no dungeon music. Yeah, it's just like some... I don't know, it sounds like wind. So now, okay, so down on our battle map there, what is it called? The GTW? What do the triangle, like, obviously the triangles represent what mobs I'm targeting, but where does it, like, how am I supposed to understand, like, so he's going to attack next? What about the 2 triangles underneath? Because now he goes. Underneath is your characters. So it's gonna go KOS-MOS, Shion, and then the mob's gonna attack? Am I reading that right?
My external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I need to be clean.
I don't think it has anything to do with attack order. Okay. No, reshuffle that after KOS-MOS unless you boost. Right, the reshuffle. I forgot about that. The triangles are just okay. So now... Front row, back row. Okay, so like the bottom obviously represents the back row, I'd imagine. Now, do we go backwards? Or do we go up and to the right? Do we JFK it and go back and to the left? Back and to the left? Do we go straight ahead where this open garage door is? Yes, I think we do! God damn it. Okay. Bottom is your characters. If they were in the back, it would be even lower. Okay.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Oh, I'll try invisible mode. Looks like I need a mission key to open this door.
Freeze!
Fuck you, nerd!
All battle systems are go.
Damn, on a crit too, imagine. Near hit line. Oh, okay. Yo, Doug, what's good, man? I appreciate the raid very, very much. Good evening, everybody. Happy time zones. Welcome in. If you haven't been here before, my name's NeoMatter. Yo, and Doug's playing 13. Yo, Final Fantasy 13, my top 3 of all time. My name's NeoMatter. We usually just play a variety of RPGs here, and tonight is our first night in XenoSaga 1. We're playing through the entire trilogy. Emulated. We have the physical copies, if that makes me seem like less of an asshole for emulating, but you know, the retro market is super expensive, and this is just out of convenience. Much easier than trying to get like a retro tink and all the grown-up money I don't have. Oh, you just finished it? Yeah, dog. Bartandalus. The first Bartandalus fight, super tricky. Super fucking tricky. And yeah. And then like the last fight it's not Bartandalus, it's Orphan, right? No, Orphan's in Lightning Returns. Not like Namco's making it for you, easy for you to do it. The first Orphan was Garbo. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Positively. I defended it. But now, how do I boost? I can't boost until my boost gauge is up. That's how. Durr. But yeah, guys, welcome in. Doug, thank you very, very much for, you know, in trusting your community here to come and hang with us. We're live Monday through Thursday until we get through the holidays, and we're usually live Sunday through Thursday. We start around 9 p.m. Eastern, and we go till usually midnight, right around there. But you know, I'm a very happy father of a rambunctious 3.5-year-old young blood, and sometimes life gets in the way, so you know it happens. Who's coming? Wait, who's coming? Who's coming in me? Melancholy? No, dog. I just read that really bad. Melancholy. Can I just go with melancholy because I just fucked that up? I did that really bad. But, you know, who is coming? Who's coming? Melancholy. Great to meet you, bud. Thanks for being here. Yamato, great to meet you as well. Mad Lad Scanny, good to meet you. Doug, doing good, man. How was your stream, dude? Other than, you know, the toughness.
Acknowledged.
Yo, Mad Lad Scanny, thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Brutopia. Great to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. Can I open up this door, or do we have to go around?
Acknowledged.
Yo, Melancholy, thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Brutopia. Glad to meet you again. Sorry I botched your name so poorly. So we can't get in that way yet. Yo, Yamato, thank you very, very much for the follow as well, dude. Welcome to Brutopia. Glad to meet you. If Doug likes you, then you gotta be good people. I appreciate the vote of confidence, dude. Doug is great people. Thank you very, very much again. It was a good one. I won't say 13 will be my favorite game ever, but I truly don't get where the hate comes from. Dog, I don't know either. It's a new generation's Final Fantasy X, and people are like, nah, dog, this game is trash. It's a corridor simulator. It's like, I mean, if you want to call Spira a corridor, you could do that too, because it's literally like, if you took the map from 10 and just put it in like, it's all it is. It's the same fucking map. It's the same thing. Not like the same map, but you know, like, you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, the whole layout is exactly the same. Scottily boosh. I don't want to touch the fuego. People botch it all the time in life, and yeah, Doug brought me. Glad to have you here. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. 10 is very linear until the end. Yeah, and I mean, everybody always complains that 13 is linear. And like 10 gets all the praise, probably more so because of the story, but it's laid out exactly the same. Dude, Rush, we're doing good, man. I want to find out how I get into there to get that thing. I want it. Can I have it? No. Like, there's gotta be, like, we'll be back. And then it's not until, like, chapter, what is it, like, chapter 8 and 13 that you get to the big open area. I do wish that 13 had more to do than just running and battling, like, something to break up the action, but other than that, it was great. Oh, it was chapter 11? Damn, I was way off. Skadoosh. Yo. Is that a Valium? Did we just get our first free Valium? Do mobs respawn as well? We'll find out. Yeah, they sure do. It's all gravy, baby. Come over here. I'm gonna bait you. Ready?
Who goes there?
Fuck off! Yeah! Nerd.
Okay.
Space Valium score. Or no, what is it that Carrie Fisher had her ashes put into? What the hell was it? It's like a what medication was it that she got? Her ashes were put into an urn shaped like a, I don't remember what the hell it was. Cocaine? No, dude, it was a it's some like medication for women, I believe. Prozac! That's what it was. It was a Prozac pill. That's what her urn was. Because as she got older, she just got batshit crazy, but R.I.P. Carrie Fisher. Yo, Pantsu? My guy is wise beyond his years. 13 is peak. It's a fact. The entire trilogy is amazing. 2 is my least favorite, but the story, amazeballs. Prozac, that's a general antidepressant, though. Is it? I thought it was, a something for the ladies. So my bad. Is this picture stretching? I remember this game being 4:3. Yeah, it's in widescreen right now. Prozac is an antidepressant. All right, see, I don't know these things. Okay, so no, I can't get in there yet. Oh, dude. Oh, okay. Well, if it won't open from that side, maybe we go. Dude, I was just waiting for the door to like open automatically. Now you have to engage it. Imagine. I was like, oh, the door's automatic. No, it's not. Big brain plays over here. I just wish they would put that at like loading screen because it makes me scared. Gundam. Oh, this is an FMV. And then back into gameplay. Okay. Still makes me nervous, dog.
Your orders, Xian?
In this battle, it is possible to pilot an AGWS by selecting AGWS in the submenu. Oh, AGWS has got to stand for the mech, right? Maybe. First, select AGWS from the menu. Next, use the right, left directional buttons to select its position and press circle to call it. Your turn is over after it's called. Oh, shit. Like, still bending at the knees, like, still got that Xian sass. I'm going to guard, imagine. See, dude? Big brain plays over here. No, my boost gauge isn't up. I can't do it yet. No, 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 no.
Charging. Blade.
Controlling the AGWS. AGWS attacking with square and triangle consumed AP vary with different weapons. Furthermore, the submenu will change slightly. W-Act, this is available when the same weapons are equipped on both arms. 6 AP is required. Okay, so this is what they were talking about briefly earlier. Needing to have two of the same item, I think. Ether cannot be used. Item, this cannot be used when piloting an AGWS. Okay, so I'm wrong. Move, this changes your position. Changing position can alter the amount of damage received and may limit your attack. AGWS, this will make you exit the AGWS. Your turn ends after you exit the AGWS. This reduces the amount of damage received. This is a good way to accumulate AP. Warning, you will not be able to recover during the battle if the AGWS HP reaches 0. Alright. I mean, should I guard then and get some... Yeah, let's do it. Oh, shit. Oh, she's woozy. Not good. Self-focus physical attack? Oh, can buff herself? Okay. I don't want her to die, so we're gonna do a med kit. How much does it give us? One enemy ally, press triangle at AP 6. Oh, we saw her eyes for the first time. Blocked it, dog. So that's 4 AP, that's 3 AP. Oh, shit. Oh-ho! Down and out.
The enemies have
Don't
been
call it a
exterminated.
comeback. Melancholy, so far so good. I dabbled with it back in the day, like, I don't know, 12, 13 years old. Let's see, if it came out in, what year was it? 02? 96? Yeah, I was 16, 15, 16. Spent roughly 3.5 hours looking at trails, images, and wikis while making the tier list, but it's done? Yo, Dan. GG. Shion Barwin, Brigadier from Bart. 03 for the US. Yeah, so I was 16. Phil, thank you for contributing to the character tier list, bub. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Ethan, super bummer about Jason David Frank, man. Dingo, maybe not. It's not on the radar right now, but I've given it some consideration.
Status check.
I don't see anything unusual. All systems are stable. It's looking good. This ought to make up for last month.
I sure hope so.
KO-S-MOS has reached the checkpoint. Entering process 431.
Replacing targets with Type G drones. Commencing display.
Dark Fantasy Realms was shaking, bub. Austin's coming back as Ash for Reverie. They announced it today. I have been muting and not seeing anything on Reverie as much as possible. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get rid of this cold eventually, for sure. Dude, Walter, I'm coughing and the TV's on. You're literally watching Family Guy. How could you be upset? Chief, I've changed the settings on the target drones. The next target is keyed to sound, so it will only respond if you make a loud noise. You can move quietly if you hold down the R2 button while moving. Also, that thing behind you is a save point. If you press the circle button there, you can save your progress. Make good use of it. Let's do that. Unformatted? That's a lie. I already formatted it. Facts, we're good. All right. Bingo, baby. Look at that picture. Cool. We saved. We did the thing. Can I say he's interesting? Had a great... I love Ash as well. Suddenly, Shion turns into Solid Snake for stealth. I mean, dog, she still has kind of like a sassy walk, you know what I'm saying? First save point, like an hour? Yeah, hour 4, imagine. Something supposed to happen with that, or no? Just popping shit.
Fuck! Yeah!
Yo, Mutsky! Thank you very much for the raid, man. How are you? Appreciate it very much, man. Thank you for entrusting your community here to come and hang out. Welcome in, everybody. My name's Neomatter. Typically around here, we just play a variety of RPGs, both old and new. Anything really narrative-driven. I was fortunate enough to meet Mutsky in my Xenoblade Chronicles 2 playthrough. As you guys probably already know, he's a speedrunner, does Xenoblade Chronicles 2 speedruns, Final Fantasy 7 speedruns. And are you speedrunning 9 as well? Yeah, you probably are. You are. But we're normally live Monday through Thursday. We start around 9 p.m. Eastern, and we're usually live until about midnight, depending on what happens in life. You know what I mean? Family takes precedence. It happens. Yo, PenP89, thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Brutopia. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much, Dan. We also have a phenomenal community Discord that anybody's more than welcome to join. Sorry to just shill stuff at you just like that. Emmetatron, did I get that right? He's also a huge nerd. Mutsky? Yes, super nerd, but that's why we click so well. He's just still mad at me that I prefer Pyra over Mithra, and that's fine. Not a nerd? Lie. Pyra Barf? Dog, I like fire and I like the color red. That's it. I'm a simple man. I am a very, very simple individual. Yeah, Mutsky, I'm psyched on it, man. Now I can unlock the door. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're on the other side, right, fella? Good lord, alright. Oh, so we can shortcut out. Gotcha. The lock has been removed. Good. Is this a game that got me into the Xeno games? Oh, for real? Alright. Should change the Twitch emotes back to Xenoblade ones? Yeah, we'll have to. I'll have to talk to my artist, get a once we start meeting more characters in XenoSaga here, we'll, I feel like we should get some more commissioned as well. We're going down. Way down. Are we all rooting for Xenoblade 3 tomorrow at the awards? Absolutely. Yes, please, and thank you.
Acknowledged.
Well, dude, so... Is it a Metatron? Did I get it right? A Metatron. Am I closer? I try not to botch the names. I do it very, very frequently. Yeah, or just M is fine. Well, thank you very much for the follow, M. Welcome to Brutopia. It's great to meet you, and sorry for absolutely in your name. Sorry, fam. Oh, shit. Jump scare. Imagine.
All battle systems are go.
It's like a bug hybrid weirdo thing. Alright. Does our health replenish after every battle? There have been way worse first time saying her name, by the way. Top 10? I'll take it. Yeah, Melancholy super slaps. I dig it quite a bit. Those things hurt a lot, but let's guard again. Alright, we're guarded. Now let's do some stuff where we hurt. Montesano, oh my god, I haven't played this game in such a long time. Loved XenoSaga 1 and 3. Yeah, I hear that 2 is like the black sheep in this family. But I'm in it for the entire trilogy. I know nothing about XenoSaga with the exception of KOS-MOS. Obviously there are some similarities, you know, in the same world, so to speak, as, you know, the Xenoblade games, but 2 is worth the payoff for 3 for sure. So I have heard. Now, was it just a different director for 2? Is that what it was? They fucked over Takahashi? Blasphemy. I can't stand that. 3 alone makes the trilogy worth it? I've heard 3 is fantastic. Like, I've heard that this trilogy as a whole is phenomenal. I've just heard that 2 is like the outlier. Like, it's really, really bad. Chief, items aren't the only things that are inside containers. Thanks for the heads up, dick. Hey, no, you just got smuckered, but... Prozac. We got it. Zero, good to see you, man. All is well here. How are you doing, brother? Oh, so now we're back at the beginning, yeah? Discovered segment address number 10. That's cool. Don't help me none. Segment address. I guess we'll be back. Ooh, 4:15. Knowing Youngblood, Zero, I'll be up at like 15 minutes after that. Unfortunately. Hang on. So I need to... No, so our health does not... So maybe it was a... Was it like a level up that... There we go. Pardon me. Army schedule, stay undefeated. The will and desire of my 3.5, nearly 4-year-old son to get up mondo early is unmatched. This is going on week 3. Witcher, good to see you, man. Thank you for contributing to the character tier list challenge and the cozy reading of challenge. Whoa, dude, that thing got close in a hurry. I think I have an itchy nose, so that's the thing. So we can slowly strut past. We can slowly strut right into their face.
Commencing combat.
You would think as a kid you want to stay in bed just to sleep. Dude, I know. I wish that were the case. But then the time will come where it's going to be tough to, like, get him out of bed. And be like, oh no, pal. Oh no, pally. You're getting up and at him in a hurry. Dude, he's gonna start staying up late with me, and I'm gonna be all about it. I'm gonna be, pal, pull up a chair. We're hanging. Dingo, yeah, I am. Yep. This is emulated. But in my defense, I have the actual copies of the game. Does that make it any better? Yeah, this is scaled up to 1440. Oh, nice. Boom, baby. KOS-MOS out here taking headshots. Now, when it says press triangle at 6 AP, so like when I get 6 AP, all I have to do is press triangle and it'll just pop a med kit? Is that what that means?
Here.
Dude, I was lucky. I got all 3 copies from Rhea for not getting raked over the coals. Because there was a copy of one at a local retro shop. It was like 65 bucks. And then there was a copy of 3 for $250. And I was like, no way, no how. Yeah, but the friggin' retro market is crazy. People are like, inflation. Groceries are so expensive. And then it's just like, bro, the price of a retro game that you can't find in print anymore? Holy shit. If you use the W version 6 AP, you use 2 and heal the whole party. Gotcha, okay. Dude, if they did an HD trilogy, that would be lovely. Ah, here it is. This should be the room. And again, I know it's a load screen, but it just still gives me anxiety.
we go.
Yeah, I can't imagine if 2 bombed the way it did, I can't imagine they had a very long leash for 3.
What's going on?
A brand new network is being created within the KOS-MOS mainframe. We've never had a reaction like this before. This is incredible. I've never seen the net grow so fast. Look at it, sir. Portions of the encephalon map are evolving. What the?
Alan, I'm going to engage the target. Make sure you capture all the data.
What? You cannot engage right now. You're tapped into KOS-MOS perception. It's too unstable.
Don't worry. We can pull it off.
What do you mean, don't worry? Chief?
Oh, thank God.
I've come this far, I can't lose now.
I'm telling you, dude, Yuzu ruined it for me. Yuzu fucking ruined it for me. I feel like this thing's gonna fuck my day up too, so... Oh wait, no. If we hold, we can heal the whole party. Right, we just learned that again. Okay, so I have 6 AP. Oh, okay, so we're gonna go into menu, we're gonna do items, and then we're gonna do triangle. Got it in 1. Nice, feels good, man. So does it really matter, like, is just pressing circle or doing the combo more effective? Probably the combo, yeah. Solid. Yeah, we're gonna hold again. Yikers! Dude, W item was great. And that just made us feel much better. Oh, hell yeah, dog. Just loaded some bubbles into her gun? She must be related to Elliot. I'm gonna play it conservative. We're just gonna keep guarding. Oh, now it is guarding as well. Good. We're gonna play the guard game. Sandwich is gone? What kind of sandwich did you have? Now, what if I... Oh, we have a BG. So now we can boost, right? Because we have one. No, boost gauge has to get to 2. Oh, and this is on a crit? Good. Oh, yeah. Minigun. Oh, I could have boosted there. Should have boosted on a crit. Is guarding, right? Again, I'm totally fine just being conservative about this. Boosting doesn't raise damage, it just lets a character have a turn out of order. Okay, thank you, Hydra. New York deli sandwich had salami, Swiss cheese, Black Forest ham, and maybe something else. Right on. Oh, got him. Let's go. First boss battle.
Some good data.
So far, so good. Shift target to real mode. We'll test the Hilbert effect.
What? Chief, you're supposed to follow the program.
KOS-MOS, activate Hilbert.
Roger. Activating Hilbert effect.
I knew this would happen! Status!
This is bad. Something's wrong in the encephalon. The whole thing could collapse at any moment.
What? What about the Chief? Chief, you're in danger! Get out of there now!
Hold on, just a little longer.
Chief!
Nerve impulses in the limbic system. We've got kindling.
That's enough! Shut it down! Pull her out of there now!
Roger. Entering shutdown command. It's been rejected. The Chief's overriding us. We can't control it from here.
What? 10 seconds to encephalon collapse. Sir! Damn it!
Dog, what? Is that what was being created? Is that what they... Oh, shit. Bro, there was a little girl that got created from that monster.
Chief? Are you all right?
Yeah, thanks. Did I push my luck a little too far this time?
She on his boss bay.
Alan?
You can't keep doing this, Chief. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Sorry about that, but I bet the data's really good.
Gee willikers, Chief.
Besides,
That is creepy.
Was there something else?
oh, it's nothing. Well, we better get started on that data. Today's our deadline, so I'm sure they'll be asking for it soon.
Attention, please. We are scheduled to gate out in approximately 3 minutes. All hands, please return to your designated areas immediately. Once again, attention, please. We are scheduled to gate out.
Like, I love Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I'll probably never forget the night we pulled KOS-MOS, because that was just one of those things where we were gonna keep trying until we got it, whether or not we finished the story or nothing. But like, we were fucking doing it, and I was psyched on it. Lancey Poo, I love you, big dog. What's shaking? How you doing, broski?
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main engine to stealth mode. Maintaining current speed until sector withdrawal.
Exit from current space set at absolute time 1300 on the 22nd.
7 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds to withdraw.
Next UMN column in 7 hours, 36 minutes. All gate jumps from other sectors will remain offline until then.
Yeah, Rush, that was Risk of J. He was hammered. Or, you know, he was getting tuned up, and it worked. You know what, Mozzie? I like some acronyms, for sure. It's fun to try and figure out until they tell me.
We're almost home.
Yes, sir. Our final gate jump is at the next column. We're almost there.
We made it this far, we'll be fine. The odds of contact between columns is statistically low. Besides, this asteroid field we're in is perfect for hiding the fleet from them.
Huh. So Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to
That guy
protect
never
us.
skips leg day. Look at the size of those thighs.
I'm sorry, sir.
A bit testy today, aren't we, Commander? Huh? Is something wrong?
No. Of course not.
Ever since we picked up that object 10 days ago, everyone's been a bit jumpy. And we still have a ways to go before we hit comm space. I can empathize with the commander.
Captain, can you, debrief us on the current situation? Our original orders from the Galaxy Federation were to investigate the vanished planet and assist the researchers. But ever since we picked up that object, it feels like everything's changed. What exactly is that thing anyway?
Who knows? I haven't heard a thing from the research team. But, as I mentioned before, apparently they're after the object too. That's unofficial info, of course.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties during the retrieval process?
Even if it were true, that's none of our business. The research team has their own orders to deal with. The only explicit instructions we've received state that should any salvageable objects exist in the area, their retrieval takes top priority.
Top priority? What does that mean?
What it means is, over our very lives.
Now, no need to scare them. Those orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the Galaxy Federation government, that's all. Just stay sharp and be careful.
That makes sense, sir. The entire fleet was renovated for this mission. Besides, if there's an emergency, we've got the trump card to fall back on.
Yes. Speaking of which, what's the latest on that situation?
They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
A7, eh? Only one step away from fully operational. It's about time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data as well.
Yes, sir.
What trump card? Was he referring to that battle android?
That's right. You didn't know?
Wow, so it's true.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind schedule.
You can't blame them. There were casualties during their last boot-up test 2 years ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in this day and age. The only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Well, trump card or not, it's still an experiment. And it ain't like one android's gonna make that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
Homie just went pie eye, fade to black. All right. The voice actor in this was top of the line when it came out?
Sure. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
They certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks. This should be good enough. I'll take care of the rest.
Alan's definitely staring.
Hate to see you go, but I'd love to watch you leave, Chief.
Chief? Do you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for KOS-MOS. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
Well, I must admit, you got me there. But honestly, if it were up to me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world forever.
But
Acknowledged.
why are you so afraid to put her to real work when you push her so hard in the simulations? I can't wait to see KOS-MOS up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of KOS-MOS main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
Hey, Iceman, thank you very much for the follow and the raid, man. I appreciate it a great deal. Welcome in, everybody. Perfect timing. Now there's a break. I can control the dialogue, more or less. Welcome in. My name's Neomatter. We typically just play a variety of RPGs here. Old or new, doesn't really matter. We're very large fans of the Legend of Heroes series, which, you know, Iceman Prime, you're vibing out on some Cold Steel. How you liking it? We're usually live Monday through Thursday. We start around 9 p.m. Eastern, and we're usually live till right around midnight. So, welcome in. It's great to meet you guys, and thank you very, very much for being here with us, dude. I appreciate it. Iceman, how's the stream, dog? Actually, you know what? And this will give me a good second, too. I'm going to step away to the restroom real fast. BRB, promise. Oh, so you can pause in cutscenes as well? That's good to know. Yeah, thank you very much, Ryzen. And I know that, like, if I just press escape, the emulator will just kind of pause it as well, but I don't want to tinker with it, you know what I mean? I don't want to piss off the emulator. Loving Cold Steel so far? Your first playthrough, right? By the way, Chief, what did you think of the MWS and the AGWS? It's just dummy data created inside the encephalon. Encephalon, yeah, I got it right first try. But it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? If neither had problems during the test, all that remains are the functionality tests using actual models. It worked pretty well. The MWS in particular felt right to me. I sensed something contrived in that, though. Well, I hear Miyuki is closely involved with the MWS. I'm sure she's up to something again. Oh, by the way, could you send the connection gear data to headquarters for me? You know, the vaporizer plug-in that we used to destroy obstacles? I wonder if they're also going to manufacture it based on our test data? I swear, they pile everything they can on us under the pretext of testing KOS-MOS. Well, it's inevitable, considering they have a lot of other concerns, like the budget. First playthrough, right on. Crafty, what's up, man? So weird that Europe only got episode 2 of the series. Really? You guys didn't get 1 or 3 either? A couple of good JRPG friends got me into the Trails games. I'm also playing Trails in the Sky as well off stream. It's where it all started for me, man. It's where it all started, and goddamn did it get great in a hurry. Hey, Rush, have a great night, man. Thanks for stopping by and hanging. Let's see, where are we headed? I don't know. I'm just gonna go do our thing, evidently. Yeah, it's really good. Obviously, it's super dialogue heavy, but you gotta keep in mind that it's the first entry in the series. You know what I mean? So they got a lot of world building and characters to develop. Also looking forward to checking out others in the Bracer Guild. Yo, Iceman, thanks for being a part of it, dude. Like I've told people, there's no, like, I've seen people, and this is not a knock on people and how they want to do, like, a stream team. Like, you can do an application, but, like, dog, it's not that serious. You know what I mean? This ain't a fucking job. You know, it's like, it's not that serious. So, like, there's no application. Just if you would like to join the Bracer Guild, you can DM me on Twitter or in Discord or whatever, and I'll get you an invite as soon as I can. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Janice. Taking a break? Oh, hi, Chief. How are you? Why don't you take a break, too? You won't hold up if you keep pushing yourself so hard. Thanks, but we're almost done. I'll be okay. No need to worry about me. Are you sure? All right, if you say so. Oh, that's right. There's some valuable info that I wanted to share with you. I was actually keeping it quiet, hoping you'd notice on your own, but since it doesn't look like you will, I guess I'll have to tell you. Valuable info? Uh-huh. You know that there is a red vector box inside the Encephalon, right? You mean the red vector box where all the equipment is kept? Yes, that's the one. We put a little something in there for you to show our appreciation for all your hard work. We were hoping you would pick it up during the last experiment, but considering how things went, you definitely didn't have time to find it. Anyways, I think you'll like it. Alright, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. Thanks, Janice. Awfully nice of you. It's not a job, but I wore my suit and everything. Dog, I got my hair cut for nothing. What am I expected to do now with this incredible haircut of mine? Sorry, Yosemite Sam cough. Alright. And loading screen, but it's fine. It just still makes me nervous.
All right, see you later.
Okay, good luck.
Oh, they don't do the Trails wave? That's a shame. Everybody's staring at him. They're like, damn, bro.
Well, back to work.
Well, I wasn't staring at her ass, guys. Get back to work. Homeboy is crushing. It's all right. She's got some sass already. I dig her. That guy with his pie eye. Hey there, friends. The emulator, man. Oh, yeah, just went right back to old pie eye guy. She got those thick-rimmed, swirly glasses. I mean, dog, she's got some swagger when she walks, too. Oh, I have an email. There it is again. Holy shit, that's great. It's just like, Vectorcom Inc. would like to take this opportunity to announce its new connection gear products, the Rios 680RR and the Rios 650RS. These products provide improved connection capabilities to UMN, I can't read, access nodes, which is a highly sought-after feature in connection gear. Adding a plugin is a very simple way to enrich software capabilities. It is also possible to control the Rios hardware functions themselves through the plugin. High-res 3D holographic monitor generates accurate 3D images using a particle wave laser. It also supports window view mode for the sole purpose of displaying essential information in 2D. Sleek, lightweight body, although compact and weighs a mere 60 grams, it is fully loaded with the perfect balance of all essential features in a connection gear. Clan 4 thin client. All right. Clan FTC is the routing system of the Rios or Rios and is meant for lightweight clients. Clan is a scalable system that works in architectures of varying sizes. Clan makes it possible to use imagery machine and storage interspersed throughout the UMN. It is possible for you to make practical use, sorry, I can't read tonight, good, use of the computing power you are looking for as long as it's within the Rios' bandwidth. Dog, these are really long emails. Ange. Pro curators employ a small AI named Angie, or Ange, I don't know how it's pronounced, we'll find out, making it possible to gather and search information faster. Its improved speech recognition function makes it possible to communicate even using vague expressions. Well, all right. I guess that's it, isn't it? What are you? I don't know who's talking. So Vectorcom finally announced their latest model of connection gear, the Rios. Okay, so that was the bunny talking. They sure did. But guess what? I had the Rios 680RR model even before they made their official announcement. With my connection gear, I can get all sorts of information by establishing and maintaining an on-demand network with the UMN. Yeah, the UMN has two very important roles in this world, governed by the Galaxy Federation government. One role is traffic infrastructure via leaps in space. As a result, even interstellar travel is made easy. I see. In the other role? The UMN is an information source that uses a large decentralized network system. We employ agent-like AI called procurators like yourself to navigate us around this giant network called the Unus Mundus Network, or the UMN. That's right. Well, allow me now to perform my duties as a procurator. I'll give you a little more information about emails. New emails received will be displayed above old ones, which means the newest emails will always be displayed at the top of the list. I have to be careful because the sorting order is different from the items list. Yeah, and note that some emails request a reply. Most of those emails must be answered within a fixed amount of time, so it's best to reply as soon as possible. Okay, I will make it a point to reply ASAP. One more thing. You can skip to important parts of emails by pressing square. Be sure to give it a try. By the way, you should have received tutorial emails from the first R&D division about equipping AGWS for characters. Please refer to them if there's anything you don't understand. Got it. Lastly, about the connection gear functions used during the encephalon test. Are you talking about the vaporizer plugin? Its functions allow the destruction of specific objects on the map. It can actually be used if it clears the next simulation test. Yeah, I bet it'll get a perfect score in the test, and it's just a matter of time before someone gives you one of those vaporizer plugins. Oh, by the way, don't you need to go see the captain? You're right, I better go to the bridge to see the captain. We're gonna go now. Oh shit. When the game seems difficult, equipping characters. Dude, and that image just pops back up too, imagine. you either get like, oh, Mozzie, yeah, I'm sure it's not supposed to, but here we are. I'm here for it. Dude, Walter, just chill. Adds to the spooky, yeah, super ominous. We either get pie-eyed captain guy or we get child created by monster.
She's really got you trained, hasn't she, sir?
What? Train? What do you mean? Hey, what are you smiling at? Hurry up and get back to work.
I'm on it. See how he always changes the subject?
What was that, Togashi?
Nothing at all, sir. You're just hearing things.
You're out of your fucking mind, sir.
I swear. Huh? What's up? Still not convinced?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just...
I know.
Oh, there we go. I mentioned it earlier, but there's a glossary you can check out that has a lot of background stuff for the game. Probably better off stream because it's a lot of info. That would be good for reading for like morning coffee, I feel. There's a fix for that on the wiki.
You saw what happened just now. Even the chief is cautious sometimes. Besides... Oh, that's right. You just transferred in a month ago, right? I guess you couldn't have known.
You mean the accident from 2 years ago? I've heard about it, but I don't know any details.
What about the accident 2,000 years ago? Got our bunny Nokia, our floppy disk, and a pair of 3D shades.
Perfect. Now the two of you can be alone. Why don't you ask her out while you're at it? We can handle the rest by ourselves.
This is your big chance.
I told you guys, it's not like that.
Everybody knows Alan's thirsty.
Anyway, I'd better get this to her.
Good luck.
Yeah. Go, Tiger.
Go, Tiger. 4,000. My bad. I thought it was 2,000. Imagine.
Jeez. They just don't know when to quit. It's not like I don't want to. I just can't.
Business before pleasure. I respect it. Yeah, it's kind of spooky. I must rate and run, my brother. Gotta get up for work tomorrow. Glad to meet you and hope you have a good rest of your stream. Hey, Iceman. Great to meet you also, bud. And thank you very much again for the raid, and thanks for hanging out with us for a bit tonight, dude. Have a great night's sleep and have an awesome start to your Thursday, bud. I mean, I feel like it kind of fits, you know what I mean? It's just, it's on Shion's mind.
You're all a bunch of slackers! Yeah! Listen up! You lazy bums are the cause of that accident! You're not getting any time to confess your sins, though. Why not? Because I'm not giving it to you! If you got time to be sorry, you got time to get your ass in gear! If you got time to think, you got time to get your fingers moving! Don't even start thinking you got a brain to think with! You're gonna become machines! And work like them day and night! You're all a bunch of slackers!
It's either bad face paint or a really bright, what is it? They call it like a, what are those birthmarks called? Like a wine stain or something like that? Dude just seems overly angry. Went to a carnival and got his face painted and he's like, this is bullshit! I spent $80 on this!
You're still here, huh?
Oh, who are
Killing
you, sir?
yourself over work won't get you very far.
Oh. How are you? I had to get this data done before morning, so Well, what are you doing here so late, Kevin? You'd better get some sleep. We've got an early morning ahead.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Looked up the guy's voice actor. It's the same as the Black Knight from the live-action Scooby-Doo movie?
To sleep lately.
Wow.
Something's been on my mind.
On your mind?
Tomorrow, she's finally going to wake up. I'm looking forward to seeing her come to life, but I have no idea what to say to her when she wakes up. It's been bothering me. I'm just being weird, huh?
Why don't you just say, "Good morning, KOS-MOS"?
Good morning?
Well, that's what you say to someone when they wake up, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, why didn't I think of that?
Thanks. I think I can finally get some sleep now.
Glad to help, sir.
You should get some rest too.
All right.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Thought he was going in for a head pat. 4,000 years in the future and names like Kevin and Alan are survived, kind of funny. Meanwhile, here we are in 2022 and Elon Musk named his child like something you would think is a name of 4,000 years in the future. Kind of ironic. Oh, creepy kid. Tractor beaming her in, dude. What? Is that Alvis? What the?
Look out!
Oh, shoot!
Watch it, you slacker!
Jesus, bro.
Only authorized personnel are allowed up here. I've had 3 people vanish on me already. Get the hell out of here! My men will start slacking off. They see bimbos like you around.
I'm so
what
sorry.
a dick!
Who's the idiot that let civilians on this ship? What the hell are you staring at?
Jesus Christ, bro! He was like, hey, not expecting this right cross, are you, dickhead? Wha-bang! Holy hell, man. He was like, hey, no, get back to work. They like lifted him up. And then it's Pie Eye guy. No, dude, if this ship had a human resources department, forget it. The guy is fired. Fired immediately. They're like, all right, sir, what kind of face paint do you want? He's like, so, you know the Legion of Doom from the WWF? I want it like that. And then he's giving this massive purple X on his face. He's like, fuck! It's nothing like what I wanted! And that's why he's so angry. Spent a ton of dough on face paint to look like the Legion of Doom. Did not get the Legion of Doom face paint. Can we get a Pie Eye counter? I think we're up to like, what, 8 or 10 already?
Chief!
Hmm? Alan?
What do you mean, Alan? Don't act so surprised. Didn't you forget something important? You know, it's dangerous wandering around in a daze like that.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just thinking about something.
Are you all right?
Huh? Yeah. I'm just not myself today.
Dude. Creepy child. Pipe down, guy. No, Mozzie, I didn't play Xenogears.
Alan, thanks for stepping in back there.
No. I should have spoken to the new guy earlier, so you don't need to thank me. But it would really help if you would try to understand their feelings more. I know everyone's still a little uneasy about KOS-MOS, but they've been pouring their hearts and souls into this project. They all want to see with their own eyes the end results of what they've been working so hard to complete. I feel the same way myself, you know?
I know that. It's just that
Chief, the incident, right?
Huh? Oh, I see. You're...
Hmm?
Sorry, that's not quite it. Forget about it.
Oh, I wonder
It's
if...
nothing. Let's just hurry up and get KOS-MOS completed, okay?
I wonder if Ombre died.
Who could that be?
More Realian maintenance? They really should stop calling you all the time. Technically, it's a violation of regulations for you to deal with other divisions. Besides, aren't they expecting you on the bridge?
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't want to brush them off. Besides, it's on the way, and I've got some time. See ya.
Oh. I forgot to ask her out after work.
Because all the blood is in your helmet, not your other head, bro. Oh my god, dude is sweating it. Just ask her out for a cup of space coffee. It's not gonna kill you. Looking at the voice actor list, and yeah, they got a great one for this game. Alright. What I'm really excited for Neo to meet, hopefully it's fucking X-Face. Because he seems nice. Uh-oh. I should bring the Realian service data with me. I think I left it in my room. I better go get it. Let's see if I remember correctly. The room is straight down this corridor. Are there items in here for me? Nope, gonna push this big red button though.
Manual lockdown of bulkhead activated. The passageway will now close. Please use caution near the closing doors.
My bad, definitely shouldn't have done that, huh? Whoops! Sorry, gang. Oh. At least I know where the switch is now.
construction near the opening
That
doors.
dude standing in the middle is just like, what the hell did I do to deserve this? Yeah, Ryzen, I know, I've heard, it's just... The times I'd watched people play it, it's super rough on my eyeballs. But maybe it'd look better on this, I don't know. Discovered segment address number 18, so now we've seen 10 and 18. Obtain maintenance data. All right. I don't know if that's what we were looking for, but so be it. Yeah, guy. 2 hours in already? Good lord. We're just cruising right along. No big deal. Oh, I got an email from Miyuki. I wonder what it is. Alright, that was one of the bad points, so I'm glad it does work. Oh, damn. Shion, how are you doing? Thank you for the MWS, the weapon you used in your left hand during battle. Data from the tests we ran alongside KOS-MOS in the Encephalon. I've moved one step forward with my magnificent plans thanks to you. Now the only thing I need is a real test. So I've sent you a real MWS. It should reach you soon. If the Gnosis attacks now, they're so dead. Doing these tests provides a bit of aerobic exercise and may even have some weight loss effects. So in a way, it's like you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Please make sure you pick it up when it arrives, Miyuki. P.S. I lost 3 kilograms, you see. It's just like I said, the apple diet really works. Okay. Very well. After a long day of work, I got some chicken parm. That sounds lovely. I'd love me some chicken parm. A magnificent plan? What in the world is that girl planning? Yeah, maybe it's just apples and water or something. This woman over here just casually turned around as soon as we got here. She was like, I don't want to talk. I'm very sorry, but the door's not open to traffic right now. This damn annoying old crane started acting up until maintenance is finished. No one is allowed to even walk by here. And please, don't touch anything. This thing might throw its entire load if someone presses the wrong switch. Alternate gate. All right. So... Alright, so it's not that way. I see the future has regressed with safety? Yeah, evidently. So we came from this way, but we were supposed to go straight... Oh, maybe we were supposed to go straight down this hall.
Hello, you rang?
My apologies, Miss Uzuki. It seems we're constantly in need of your help.
No problem, Lieutenant. I want everyone to be healthy and happy too, after all. So, what's the problem today?
Well, I'm trying to teach them some new battle algorithms to better reflect the unit's reorg. But the integration is not going very smoothly.
Oh, these are all... Okay.
You're right. He's rejecting the data. Let's see.
Oh, that's it? Nothing else? Okay. Let's see. I just need to check the Realians lying on the maintenance beds, right? Yes, thank you for your help. The dialogue is kind of corny. How is that? It's just a temporary fix, though. Yes, I cannot express it appropriately, but I feel like some weight has been lifted. Everything feels a bit brighter. Thank you very much. That should do it. Well, do you have any dizziness or anything? No, I am fine. We are combat models, so even our training causes heavy wear and tear. Regular tune-ups like this are very much appreciated. No, I didn't really do much. Nothing seems particularly unusual. Are you not feeling well? I have been studying fables and proverbs, but I am unable to use them properly, and I'm always being laughed at. But your linguistic center doesn't seem to have any abnormalities. We had a full-time counselor do the servicing before we left port. Unfortunately, when it's a long tour and we only have maintenance beds, problems always crop up. Long missions are stressful for us too. Besides, these guys were just born, so it's not surprising. Very well. Did I not talk to this goofball? Of course I did. He was the first one I talked to. Wait, is this... No, that's not the way we came up, is it? Yeah, maybe. I guess it was. No, did we come in from this way? I haven't talked to these ones yet. Okay, your values are stable. I don't see any particular problems. Understood. Then I will return to my duties. Wait a minute. I think you could express a bit more joy. Maybe your emotional expression isn't working right. Lately I find functional impediments occurring when communicating with a certain person. My pulse becomes rapid, perspiration increases, and I become unable to articulate well. That sounds odd. I wonder if it's an OS bug? Goddamn cough dog, I just want this to go away. Forever. I wonder what's wrong. Your brainwaves seem to be chaotic. Ever since I was assigned to the Wonglide, the Wogland. Wogland? Maybe. I haven't been the same. I've slowly lost mental composure and my body has begun to manifest minute spasms. The shape of these waves, could it be fear of battle? Woglinde. Woglinde. Zach just had his mind blown in Azure. Oh boy, where is he at without particulars, Dark Fantasy Realms? I am sure he is loving it. All right, I talked to everybody. Cutscene. Let's go. Oh, the end? Oh, goddamn. That poor guy. Walt, chill out. It's just me, still.
Well, I've made some adjustments, but please contact 3rd Division once we return. I recommend they receive more
Ocean Gale, thank you, brother. Love you, appreciate you, and I hope you're doing well. Hopefully work isn't kicking your butt.
You know, I'm really impressed. Providing Realian psych support on top of developing KOS-MOS? I hear even specialized counselors have a hard time...
Oh, I'm just making the most of what my mentor taught me. I'm glad I could be of help. Besides, I always wanted to work in the 3rd Division. Actually, I'm thinking about requesting a transfer once my current work's finished.
But Vector's first R&D division has the best researchers in the organization. Everyone knows not just anyone can get in there. Are you sure that you want to transfer?
Oh, yes. Besides, my family's always asking, how did you get assigned to the 1st Division? There must have been a mistake in the paperwork. Who knows? Maybe they're right.
What a supportive family.
Besides, I want to learn so much more about them.
What's learning about them going to do for you?
Lieutenant Virgil.
Oh, super creepy. Excuse me.
Their stench.
What?
It reeks. I can't get their rotten odor out of my system. Can't you smell it? It makes me sick to my stomach.
Huh? What are you?
That's enough. You got your orders from the Lieutenant Commander, didn't you? One of the goals of this operation is to enhance combat support between the eggs and the new model Realians. And yet you're...
Support? Huh. In a battle against them? The last thing I want to worry about is supporting a bunch of untested, weapons-grade Realians.
Excuse me, but these people are highly qualified soldiers.
These people? You're treating equipment like people?
Oh, you really shouldn't say things like that. These people have the same intellect and emotions as us. And the Miltia Charter clearly spelled out the basic human rights of Realians when it was ratified in 4763.
What a load of crap. Get off your soapbox. You act noble and preach about humanity, but in the end, they're just equipment as far as your company's concerned. Or maybe more like merchandise.
We don't treat them anything like equipment or merchandise.
Then why do you categorize them as weapons-grade Realians? How much more evidence do you need than that? Whatever you care to call them, they're nothing but tools of warfare. Besides, I know your little secret. You guys have an emergency override code to control them, don't you?
Virgil! Why are you...
Huh? What do you want?
It is as you say, sir. We are manufactured as merchandise and raised accordingly. However, I take great pride in what I do now. And this pride was not forced upon me. It is of my own free will.
Free will.
What the fuck is up with this guy, dude?
Good for you. You'd better just enjoy it while you can. The time will come soon enough when you'll realize what's going on. Just you wait.
Is he a DME addict?
Hey, completionist. Gaming shenanigans going well, bud. How are things for you? Alright, so... question time. Where do I go? Oh, sorry. We're bringing in supplies right now. I'm sorry, but would you mind using the door over there? Like the door we came in? Mayhaps that's what they mean. Remember using the glossary a ton when I played this? Like online? Like a wiki? Or not a wiki, like a guide?
He wasn't always like that. But then something happened.
Oh, in-game, my bad.
Is he an old acquaintance?
We were classmates at the military academy, and I've been stuck with him since then. It was Milsha.
I see. So, that's why.
You knew about that, huh? Then again, anyone planning to join the 3rd Division would know.
Well, I'm from Milsha.
Huh?
Of course, no one's allowed to go there anymore. My family moved to 2nd Milsha when they transferred the capital after the war. And my brother still lives there alone.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring back painful memories.
Oh, it's all right. After all, it's something we must never forget about. For our sake and theirs as well. Oh no! I forgot I had to report to the bridge. Sorry, I'll come back to check on them later.
What do you mean you forgot? It was like the one thing they told you to do like 40 minutes ago.
Acknowledged.
You've been the one meandering about the ship, okay? This is on you. Ivy! Thank you very much for the raid. I love you, fam. How are you? How was your stream? Playing Pokemon White? Yo, Febs just finished that up last night, dude. But we forgot in the 40 minutes? That's true. I forget shit after like 4 minutes, so I have sympathy. Hey, oh gosh. Gentile. Can I just go Gentile? I don't want to fuck up the first part. Is it the Gentile? We'll just do Gentile. Is that okay? Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome to Brutopia. It's great to meet you. XenoSaga so far, obviously, you know, tutorials, getting used to it, but it's, I definitely think it is a, it's a bit nostalgia in the sense that it reminds me of, what, 2002 when it came out. It's got that 2002 vibe to it, but so far enjoying it very much. It obviously just still, obviously in the very, very beginning of it. I'm probably not going the right way, am I? I don't want to... Oh, another email for Shion. Mrs. Uzuki, thank you for your recent subscription for Omega Byte Store's database services. This is to inform you that we have successfully secured a database domain for you to use. Also, raiders coming in, thank you very much. My name is Neomatter if you've not been here before. We usually just play a variety of RPGs, both old or new. Right now, as you can see, it's our very first playthrough of XenoSaga 1. We're playing through the entire trilogy. We're usually live Monday through Thursday. We start around 9 p.m. Eastern and we go till up about midnight. So, that's it about us here, man. We're just about having a good time, being regular, down-to-earth people, and just enjoying some video games together. So that's what it's all about. What was the full title? What? Pardon me. For the game? What? For XenoSaga 1? It's like German for strong willpower, something like that. Phil told me earlier, and no, dog, I'm not gonna. It's like Dachshund fucking Vil avocado. That's, you know, I can obviously speak fluent German, as we all are now privy to know. So much hype to the game when it was first released. I was excited to play it, but unfortunately, it never survived from the internet trolling from the fact that you're watching a movie more than playing a game. It was so hilarious when you pre-ordered XenoSaga Episode 2, one of the pre-order bonuses was the movie version DVD of XenoSaga 1, which played all of the game's cutscenes. Really? Huh. And then 2 absolutely bombed. It was a stinkeroo. And then 3, I guess, rounded out really well, but also had a very short leash. in terms of probably like monies and like creative direction. This service utilizes the inspector function on your portable connection gear to acquire specific information only and stores it regularly to our central server. You specified Gnosis and keyword as categories for your save data. You will need to save the database plugin attached to this email in order to use this service. Plugins are devices that may be attached to the connection gear to add new functions to it. By request, the database plugin will automatically be saved when this email is sent. Lastly, the database plugin will save data in the database based on need. See Gnosis data via the following menus: main menu, UMN, database, Gnosis. See keyword data via the following menus: main menu, UMN, database, keyword. Please visit the Omega Byte store again soon. Thanks. They had to find a way to wrap up the third game. What was originally dude, that's right. It was originally supposed to be 6 episodes. The fact that you received email from the Omega Byte store must mean you will be able to use the UMN database in the near future. Very perceptive. By the way, why did you select keyword Gnosis as your databases? You have a reason, don't you? Of course. The reason why I thought of using keyword is because I can file all the keywords that come up in conversation in that database. That way, I can always go back and check the detailed description later. I'm pretty familiar with most technical terms, but sometimes keywords that I don't know the definitions for appear. Oh, I see. I selected Gnosis just in case. There is a possibility that I will have to fight them in the future, right? I agree with you. You probably won't be able to get by evading battles with Gnosis. On top of that, you may be placed in a situation where you have to fight the same type of Gnosis more than once. Right, that's why I thought the best thing to do was gather data on them. Well, I think one of the biggest things I felt betrayed with regards to XenoSaga 1 and XenoSaga 2 is they changed 80% of the voice cast, and I really thought they had done a wonderful job with the cast in XenoSaga 1. Der Willi Zermacht is a concept known as the will to power, the philosophy for the true driving force of humanity. Gentile, thank you. I knew Phil had said that. I know I mispronounced it. Everybody have a good laugh. Fuck you, Phil. And there I tried it again. I've not been watching but listening, so I'm hearing the word Gnosis and going, wait, what now? Yeah, we've crossed over the threshold. We're back in Trails. I do have a lot of fondness for Shion's voice actress, Leah Sargent. She was a huge anime voice actress in the 90s. Same voice actress as Chun-Li in the Street Fighter animated movie. I was unaware of that. I admittedly don't know a lot of voice actors, voice actresses by name, unfortunately. Most of the ones that I know nowadays are from, you know, Trails and... Oh, the Chun-Li movie. Oh. I don't know what we're doing or where we're going. Oh, Nino, good. Let's save up. Ivy, how was your stream, fam? She keeps looking back at him. She's like, you're put together well, fella. Hey, those are my quarters. Don't be snooping around. Oh, sorry. Well, it's not like you can get in without the key anyway. Can I have the key? Damn it, now where could it be? Thought I left it in this pocket. Is something the matter? Huh? Oh, I think I misplaced the key to my quarters. Where did it go? I think we have it, don't we? Alright, dog, chill. Not going to snoop in your quarters. Relax. I would imagine we're making our way to the bridge. Yeah, it's gotta be up here, right? Yo, is that a Segway before Segways were a thing? Alright. One thing I will say from looking at this cast is that a lot of them at one point voiced a Power Ranger monster. No way, for real? I just grew up loving a lot of anime and the English dubs in the early days of the anime industry. I didn't grow up watching a lot of anime. I think the first anime I ever saw was Ninja Scroll, and I know that for a fact that was the first anime I ever bought. Lord Zed was great. Rita Repulsa, also great. Goldar, wonderful. The putties just sounded like what people think a turkey sounds like. Hey, Shion! Over here! Right here! Oh, it's Sergeant Swain! Hello, Sergeant Swain. Is something the matter? I've got something for you. I'm going to present you with the results of my research. Research? You mean your hobby of investigating all the doors on the ship? Yep, that's it. But I'm not just investigating the doors. Well, want to know what I'm researching? You know how the nanomachine core is still a black box, just like when it was first developed? It's a secret, but I hear it has a bug. If used for building and construction, it has a tendency to create useless corridors with locks. This possesses no real harm, so it's kind of been under wraps. I just happened to find the secret documents describing the bug, and this is a collection of all the hidden passages from all over the world based on that document. This is the secret to my personal hidden warehouse. There's still 17 or 18 that I haven't opened yet. I search for them every time we disembark, but it's tough. Well, doesn't it seem fun? Almost like a treasure hunt, right? Oh, the ones on this ship are mine, so don't open them. Or rather, you already found a door? That's my Shion. You're sharp as a tack. Thank you very much. Alright. And I just can't go in, huh? Ecker, what's happening, buddy? How are you? That would be your hobby, just exploring all the doors on the ship? What are you doing? Don't bother me. I'm searching doors. But do you want to? I'm searching doors. Thank you very much. We're eventually going to get to the bridge. I have this feeling. Something tells me this isn't the bridge, though. Oh no, it's the way we came from. I'm dumb. No, at least I got it right. It definitely wasn't the way to the bridge. The bridge was the friends we made along the way. We're buddies, special buddies. Yeah, he brought us over there to be like, hey, check out this door, but don't touch the door. Cool, nerd. Game ends when we get to the bridge, hence we avoid it. Makes perfect sense. Like I say, the game hurts my eyes a little, but I just love listening in. Yeah, dog, I mean, I appreciate you chilling. You don't have to fucking, I know you're busy, but if you want to just listen, you can listen. Listen to the space, listen. It just sounds like space. Do not push button. Well, you know you're gonna push the button. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, Miss Vector! Come join us for a friendly game. Huh? Well, okay. No need to worry, the rules are simple. We're just gonna play tag. We're gonna try to catch you, alright? All you gotta do is get that item behind us without getting caught, and you win. Don't try to charge straight through us either. You need to watch your opponent's moves and use the features of the corridor to your advantage. You ready? Here we go. Oh fuck, dude, they're fast. Dog, if I don't give him the okie doke on this, then I'm just gonna Alt F4. Dog, they're super fast. Dog, they're super fast. Dog, they're super fast. Fuck you! Why are they so fast? That's cheating. That was disappointing. What a dick. At this rate, you won't be able to outrun Gnosis if they attack. What an asshole. Alright, let's try this again. Yes, I want to play tag again. No, you don't have to explain it again, dickhead. I understand how fucking tag is played. Thanks. Is there a way to go faster? What the fuck, dude? They hang that corner so quickly. Come on, we got this. We got this. Fuck you! Woo! Not bad. Not bad at all. With those moves, you'll be fine even when things get hot. Suck it, nerd. Hot dog! Neeb! Good to see you, man. He's mansplaining tag to her. Fucking jerk. He was like, man, you suck. Let me tell you how to play tag again. It's like, dog, get out of here. Who are you? What have you done with a useful NPC? Push it to the limit. Limit! This might be the bridge. Loading screen has to be the bridge. Or another email. Definitely neither. Cool. No, this is the bridge. Right? Nope. This is us leaving. Dog, where are we? Is there like a map? Come on. No. No. No, that just... Yeah, this is definitely not a bridge. So we gotta go like, we gotta go Uptown Funk? Is that the deal here? We gotta find a way to go upstairs. Can we take the mech for a spin? Yeah, everybody, I appreciate you guys contributing to the cozy reading and to the Trails character tier list. Thank you very, very much. Lucery, how you doing, compadre? It's good to see you, bub. Poor Shion must have lost all those extra brain cells learning how to play tag. That dude was a dickhead. Map on some of the walls. They are not good maps, but they exist. Did you know about the DS ports of XenoSaga 1 and 2? They squeezed both games into a single DS cartridge, only in Japan? Was it awful? Yeah, Lucery, I'm psyched to be here, man. I've heard great things about it. Hey, you! Get away from there right now! Don't touch that console! Alright. I mean, it's blinking, so... How do I just... Come on. For real? That's what we're doing? Alright. Nah, it's like 2D and stuff. It's like a brand new game. Was it any good? I mean, like, if it's just the same game, but in 2D. The loading screens give me hope, and then I'm not at the bridge, so I'd lose hope. Holy shit, man. Oh no, this is not. Series blew my mind when I played them in high school. Dog, I put it down in high school. So I was like, nah, this ain't it. They added some stuff to 1 to make it sit flow into 2 better. Oh shit, here we go. Something big gonna happen? I feel like in this period of games, usually when you arrived at a spot like this, it was like, alright, something's about to go down. Save spot? Yeah, something's about to boogie down. Well, Jesus, Kevin. I told you that I was gonna make you spaghetti and meatballs for supper. Yeah, Jill, but I just don't want spaghetti and meatballs. It's probably the conversation they're having, if I had to guess. Ooh. A simple lover's quarrel over supper. Press the button. Mozzie, if we had the option to clean the clothes, we would, dog. I was a huge Xenogears nerd, so that might be what kept up my hype back then. I know, and maybe I'll eventually do Xenogears. Yeah, definitely press the switch. Oof. Everybody was watching that soap opera, and Shion was just like, nope. Xenogears is a masterpiece. You should. Not on my eyes, it's not. It does not look great on my eyeballs. But maybe. If the story's worth it, I might be able to grunt it out. Oh, God, no. I don't want to close the corridor again. That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm not going to push that button. I'm convinced Gears is going to get like an HD 2D remake. Squares on a tear. Hopefully they do. Story's totally worth it. All right. You know, maybe. We'll give it a soft maybe. We'll give it a soft... Oh my gosh, the elevator. To the bridge? Does this take me to the bridge? It's an elevator. Yeah! The bridge is not merely the friends we made along the way. It's an actual place, and we're going there. Hour and 30 minutes later, we made it to the bridge. Oh, dude, what's up, super scowly guy? You're 10 minutes late. It's no wonder that your research is behind schedule. I'm sorry. Instead of taking up more time with your apologies, you should hurry up and present your report to the captain. Yeah, all right, dude. Chill. Are you the captain? No. Are you the gatekeeper? Negative. Maybe that was the captain. Come on, that wasn't the captain, was it? Yeah, no, that is the captain. It's Cassius Bright. Please excuse me for being late. Don't worry about it. Now that you're here, can you please show us KOS-MOS's data? Yes, sir, right away.
I see. I understand the basic specs. So, where's the actual field data?
Well, it's not quite ready. All I can provide today is up to A7.
So you don't have it?
Well, we'll begin testing with a mock-up unit very soon. But the system is still a little unstable and...
Aren't you just making excuses? Listen, Chief Uzuki. Why do you think you're on this ship? Think about that for a moment.
What an asshole.
This fleet may be newly outfitted, but it was assembled under major time constraints. And we have eggs units, but the 100 series observational units that go with them
you guys had said that
aren't
earlier
available
too.
until
Eggs.
later. What would happen if by some chance we were attacked by those things? I don't think I need to describe the outcome to you. The purpose of KOS-MOS deployment was to address this issue. Or am I mistaken?
No, sir.
Listen, you're not in a laboratory anymore. You're on a warship. This is a battlefield. KOS-MOS was supposed to be our frontline defense here, and now you're telling us it hasn't even woken up yet. There's no point in having a weapon that can't even get out of bed.
Guys just revving up 1 to 100.
Why can't you?
Let it go, Commander. These people are working under serious time constraints. Just like our own squadron. Besides, they're only one step away from actual field testing. In the end, we all want to see this operation completed without having to resort to that thing. Don't we?
Of course, Captain. But I believe we... who's calling me?
I don't know, you should probably go take it. You're an asshole.
Is there a problem?
No. Something urgent's come up. If you'll excuse me.
I wonder what's wrong.
Shit his pants.
I don't know.
Well, never mind.
See the way he's walking? Pinched a rosebud. We all know
That's enough for today, Chief Uzuki. Let me know if any new developments arise.
I'm sorry we failed to meet your expectations.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. What's important to us is how reliable the system is once we start using it. Rushing the project won't get us anywhere. So just calm down and take as much time as you need. The government's funding it all anyway, right? You must be tired. Take the rest of the day off.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so now I would imagine I probably just have to go back to my room. Back to my room, take a nap. Chief Uzuki of Vector 1st R&D Division, you have a package from Vector HQ. Please claim your package at the eggs hangar as soon as possible. Oh, we already found that hangar. Now I gotta find it again? It's not that way. It's this way. Right? Right, friends? Maybe. It's definitely this way. You guys turn the TV back on? Slackers. And we'll go this way. And it's this way. Nope. It's down. Nope, it's definitely not down. It's a bench seat. Can confirm, not a hangar.
Hey, wanna teach me and I'll teach you how to play tag?
No, that's okay. You can go away.
It's actually kind of a complicated game. It's me and my friend Gary here. We're gonna chase you, and if we touch you, you're it. I'm sorry. Could you explain that to me again, please?
Is this not the hangar? You have no idea just how terrifying they really are. Only after fighting them will you realize just how futile it is. I don't think this is the right area. Oh, Chief Uzuki, here to use the egg simulator? No? Please, feel free to contact me should there be anything I can help you with. Okay. So... Oh, this? It's an eggs capsule. You can carry an eggs inside and deploy it as necessary. It uses the same space compression technology used in transportation to create a totally self-contained portable eggs hangar. You're from Vector, right? There's a package for you. It's addressed to Miss Uzuki. It looks dangerous, so be careful while handling it. A MWS. So this is what Miyuki's email was about. I guess she still intends to use me as her guinea pig. Alright, so now... Where to next, friends? I don't know. There we go. She's gonna tell us. Phew, I'm getting a little tired. I think I should go rest in my room for a while. Can we fast travel? No? Gonna find our way all the way back to our room? After fucking Laird and Kyle over here just done playing tag, they're like, can't believe we beat us. We lost to a girl. Ew. We're there. Shion's quarters. We gotta get back to... Gonna go back to port? Yeah, so port. So we gotta go left and then down. And then we'll go all the way down through the corridor. Hang a right. Or you just go towards the elevator and go to starboard and you just go down. Right? This way and then down, maybe? Just go down starboard? Okay, so that's what we just did, right? Yeah, dog, we fucking made it! Pro gamer moves. Haha! Yeah, dog. This is probably gonna get pretty frustrating most nights.
That was a grave mistake, Cherenkov.
Cherenkov.
I believe I already warned you about the dangers of the Zohar.
The Zohar, that's the big... That's the core crystal.
Yes, sir. I'm afraid there's no excuse for the fatalities that occurred during the recovery. However, we can...
That's a trivial matter. Forget it. The problem is that those people touched the Zohar and then vanished. And, in addition to that, you're still transporting it while exposed to normal space. Because of that, we've had to move the plan up 2 phases. We can't have the Zohar falling into the government's hands.
2 phases? But why are you...
We've picked up local UMN activity on our EPR radar. The fleet is column jumping towards the position of your convoy. They'll cross your vector in 5 hours, 22 minutes.
No, it can't be. Them?
I told you you've made a grave mistake. We dispatched reinforcements an hour ago. So keep it safe at all costs until they arrive.
Will they make it in time?
Just keep it safe until they arrive. I don't care if you have to send it into hyperspace by itself. Fortunately for you, your ship is carrying that weapon. I don't know what Vector's up to, but take advantage of the situation if you can.
Excuse me, sir, but they haven't even started field testing it yet. It's too risky.
You, of all people, should be cognizant of its power. I don't care if it's unstable. Make them hurry.
But sir...
That is all.
Oh yeah, that's the Drip Master?
Commander Margulis!
Commander Margulis. Jarl, what's happening, brother? How are you? It's good to see you, man. How's everything going? Wait, Commander Margulis. Is it secret? Is it safe?
Like I told you before, I can't go anywhere until my project stabilizes. Don't you remember?
You know how long you've been saying that? I haven't seen you for 2 years now. You could at least come home for our parents' memorial. Where's your sense of filial duty?
Memorial? Oh, come on. Why are you trying to resurrect obscure ancient rituals? Wait a minute. You've been reading those weird old books again, haven't you? I swear you're so obsessed with those precious books of yours.
That is none of your business, thank you very much. How many times must I tell you not to quibble about my way of life?
What do you mean, way of life? All that stuff's just a stupid old hobby for you. Just remember, don't expect me to take you in when you're old, senile, and all alone.
That's terribly rude of you, Shion. Don't worry about me.
Skyfer, I hope I pronounced it right, man. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Bitopia, bud. It's a pleasure to meet you.
All right, when I get some time off. Look, gotta run. See ya.
Hey, wait. I'm not going to let you dodge the question again. Hello? Hello?
Honestly, I wish he'd consider my feelings for a change.
Yo, it's all good, fam. I appreciate you being here and saying hello. A friend of Ivy's is a friend of mine for sure. Yes, how's the Dead by Daylight treating you, Jarl? I'm a little tired. I feel bad about doing this, but I think I'll rest a bit. Give in to the nap, for sure. It's a pleasure to meet you too, man. Again, thank you very, very much for being here with us and hanging out. How's your week been treating you so far? That her dead boyfriend's vial of blood? So far, it's, so far so good. A lot of dialogue. Been a long week, same here, dude. Creepy kid again. Yo, ominous figure, who are you? Oh no! I'm cold. Just imagine if they didn't put the combat tutorial at the start, just 4 hours of cutscenes and getting lost. Yeah, that's the name of the game. As Grumpy said, the bridge are the friends we made along the way. Holy shit. So the Zohar is the conduit. I'm just gonna keep calling it the conduit. I know it's not connected to Xenoblade, but, you know, obvious similarities.
What the? You're all still here?
Hey, how's it going? We're trying to pinpoint today's problem, among other things. What about you?
Oh, Commander Cherenkov gave me a piece of his mind earlier.
Ouch. Glad to see you survived. That guy's relentless.
You act like a bunch of college kids, and what, is Vector run by a Girl Scout? He just went on and on.
Man, that's just not right.
Seriously. But it isn't right to have the Chief taking all the heat. Still, I wonder why he seemed so nervous.
Pardon me, folks. Like, I can just feel something, like,
Now
obviously
exiting
something's
the
building,
asteroid
but
field.
like...
That's excellent. Prepare to gate jump.
Aye, aye, Captain. All ships entering approach. 19 minutes, 30 seconds to column area. UMN, pulse received.
Current coordinates locked. Transfer vector correction to 103. Target, Athens column.
Nothing is building. The bridges love the
Captain,
bridges
a warning
life.
signal.
It can't be. Is it them?
No, sir. The detection system is silent. How's it look on your side?
Nothing over here either. You sure it's not an error?
No, it's not. What is this?
What's going on?
Sir, I don't think an external source is causing this warning signal.
Then what's causing it?
I'll run a search. I've pinpointed the anomaly. It's inside the ship, Sector 3.
Oh, is that where KO-S-MOS is? Oh shit, dog.
It's KO-S-MOS.
Oh shit, it really is.
That's impossible. Hey, what the hell's going on?
I don't know. It all happened so quickly. We're checking it out right now.
KO-S-MOS warning status, level 1. The bindings are off. Damn it! It's booting up on its own.
The countdown has started as well.
What the hell? Why all of a sudden?
Yeah, KO-S-MOS is like, nobody puts KO-S-MOS in the corner.
Countdown? How can that be?
Currently, we are at emergency level 3. This circuit is reserved for Class A and B users only. Class C users, please try your call again later. Once again, currently we are at emergency level 3.
Come on!
This circuit
Why
is
now of
reserved
all
for
times?
Class A and B users
Someone
only.
activate
Class C
KO-S-MOS?
users, please try your call again later. Once again,
Wait, that's impossible. KO-S-MOS isn't supposed to wake up unless I enter the activation code from this terminal. That's the failsafe we integrated. This can't be happening. Not again.
So her boo is that brunette from her flashback. And she's wearing like a vial of his blood because he probably bit the big bazooka. That's what she's referring to, if I had to guess. Yo, Damien! All is well, dude. How are you?
It's exactly the same as the last time.
Oh, did KO-S-MOS shred everybody, dude? Oh, yeah.
Oh no, what is it now?
What is it now?
Detecting a large-scale spatial distortion ahead of us. An enormous mass is gating out.
Impossible. We're still outside the column area. That's...
The UMN geodesic structure is being breached.
The target!
It appears to be interacting with the UMN somehow.
It's being hacked. That's possible?
Massive gravity fluctuations. Surface anomalies forming in space-time.
Impossible. That defies all laws of physics.
Shooting mouse, the numbers are completely inconsistent. I can't get a clear reading. Whatever it is, it's huge.
The amplitude! The hell? It's like a tidal wave. The readings are increasing. It's entering normal space. Captain! Straight ahead! There it is!
Gnosis.
Oh, what, dude? Is it the Chitauri? Oh, lit him up, dude. It's space swimmers. Everybody cover your eyes and mouths! Oh, yo, Damien, getting a PS5? Hey, man. Go do your thing. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Get a good night's rest.
To my eyes. Well, let's see how they do as shields. Excuse me. Okay, dude. All right. Forgot how to play tag. Okay. Yo, Skyfer, yeah, thank you very much. A friend of mine, Lady Featherbottom, who does some fantastic work, made those chibi characters for me. She did a fantastic job. Thank you for noticing, by the way. Yeah, the Aegis Driver outfit. Xenoblade 2, man, it's like, it's up there with me with Trails. Like them, like Xenoblade and Trails are like 1 and 1A. What in the world is going on? I don't know, let's go back to our room. Fruity Dinosaur, welcome to XenoSaga, one of the most fucked up series on the PS2, if not the most. It's a wild ride. I'm loving it so far, though, dude. Yo, Squirtle, good to see you, bud. Everything's going well. And admittedly, I just looked at the time, so it's right around midnight. So we're gonna wrap things up for the night. I think this is a perfect place to leave off. And in my opinion, a great first night in XenoSaga. So for those of you new here, we will be playing through the entire trilogy. After we finish the XenoSaga trilogy, we're gonna be playing Persona 5 Royale for the first time, so I'm excited for that.
After that, we're going to be doing Fire Emblem Engage. And then as soon as March gets here, we're going to be back into Trails. We're going to be doing Trails to Azure. So are we going to stream tomorrow or watch it? Oh, no, we're definitely going to stream tomorrow night. I'll just have to find a way to keep the Game Awards popped up on Steam so I have a chance at winning the Steam Deck. But guys, thank you so incredibly much for the raids, for everybody hanging out. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you to everybody. If you aren't able to catch a live stream, we upload all of our VODs to YouTube. They're all into their own individual playlists in case you're curious of what we've gotten into on the channel. So please check it out. If you don't check it out, there's that too. Don't worry about it. But we gotta find somebody to raid to see who's on and who's doing what. We got Baku, Mr. JRPG. Oh, dude, Zach. Zach's doing the finale of Azure, yeah? Oh, he's at that part! Oh, no! I can't. No, we can't do that now. Like, I want to, but fuck, we have to. Hey, Skyfer, thank you very, very much for... Thanks, fam. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna go see Zach. It looks like he was done. He was crying. It looks like he was crying. All right, so we're gonna turn things over to a good friend, Zach. For those of you that are planning on playing Trails to Azure in March, this is super duper spoiler territory. So this is just your warning now. But Zach's a great person, fellow Trails fan, fellow RPG fan, fellow great person. Sharply Dressed Man is about to beat Cold Steel 2 as well. Oh, hot dog. Yeah, so some great people doing some great games. But guys, thank you very, very much for your time. Thank you for being here with us, man. And thank you very much always for allowing me to be here and to do this with so many great people. So I appreciate it very, very much. I hope you and yours have a great rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, whatever time it may be for you. You and your family stay safe, stay excellent. I love you. Thank you very, very much. Bye, guys.